Hello, everybody. My name is Sir Raphael, and I'm here to teach you environmental studies for class 2. Now, everybody, take out your Wonder World Environmental Studies book 2 and turn with me to lesson number 4 on page 19. Food. How many of us like food? Do you like eating food? Have you had food today? Raise your hand if you have. What did you have for food? What food do you like? What food do you not like? Do you know what food is healthy for you? Do you know what food is unhealthy for you? Yes, food is a very important part of our lives. Yes, everybody eats food. We need food to eat, we need food to live. If we don't eat food, then we won't have any energy to do anything. So food is a very important part of our lives. We are going to learn more about food, right? Now let us read types of food. Our body needs energy to live, grow, work, and play. We get this energy from the food we eat. We should eat different kinds of food to stay healthy. Foods like potato, rice, sugar, bread, biscuits, butter, and ghee give us energy to work and play. They are called energy giving foods, right? What are energy giving foods? Like foods like potato, rice, sugar, bread, biscuits, butter, and ghee. How many of you eat these things, or at least some of these things? Right? These give you energy. Now, foods like fish, meat, eggs, beans, milk, pulses, and peas give us strength and help our body to grow. They are called bodybuilding foods, right? Energy giving foods, bodybuilding foods, and the last, vegetables and fruits protect our body from diseases. They are called protective foods, right? So one type of food gives us energy. The other type of food they help us grow. They help our body grow. And the third type are protective foods, right? They protect us from diseases, like fruits and vegetables. Milk is very important for growing children. It makes our bones strong. Yes. Do you drink milk? Does mommy and daddy make you drink milk? Do you like milk? Yes, milk is very important, boys and girls. Right. So moving on. Put these food items in the correct groups. Rice, ghee, meat, cheese, peas, apple, cashew nuts, spinach, carrot, bread, oil, banana, cabbage, chocolate, cake, orange juice. Which of these are bodybuilding foods? Which of these are energy giving foods? And which of these are protective foods? Right? We need to eat small quantities of each type of food in our meals. Such a meal is called a balanced meal. We must include water in our meals. We drink water when we are thirsty. It helps us to digest food, that it helps us to throw away the waste from our body. Yes, you have to drink water along with everything else, and we need to eat small quantities of each type of food in our meals. And such a meal is called a balanced meal. You have to have balanced meals. Otherwise, we can become unhealthy, right? So, does mummy and daddy prepare balanced meals at home? It's very important for development. Now, cooked and uncooked food. Now, anytime we eat something, it's most probably cooked, right? But there are some things that we eat uncooked as well. So, what kind of uncooked food are there? Can you think of any uncooked thing you eat right now? Yes, fruits. Yes, you don't have to cook fruits, of course. Maybe even carrots. Yes, you can eat carrots raw, right? So let us read the passage. Cooked and uncooked food. We need to cook some foods before eating. Cooking makes the food soft, tender, and tasty. It, it is eager. It is easier to digest cooked food, vegetables such as cauliflower and potatoes. Pulses, rice, wheat, eggs, fish, and meat are some food items we cook before eating. Right? Yes, it's very important to cook them before eating, right? Because you cannot eat meat raw. Okay, do not eat raw meat, boys and girls. Do not eat raw meat. Do not eat raw fish, right? You have to cook them before. There are some foods that need not be cooked before eating. We can eat them raw. Yes. Can you name such food items? Yes. We discussed this just before this. What are some food items that we eat raw? Yes. Write them down. Can you name some? Yes. Write it down. Vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. We like eating different kinds of food. Some people eat vegetables, fruits, cheese, and butter, but do not eat fish, meat, or eggs. They are called vegetarians. Are you a vegetarian? Do you know any vegetarians? Yes, vegetarians do not eat fish or meat or eggs, right? They eat everything else. Some people like to eat meat and eggs, as well as fish, fruits, vegetables, and food made from milk. They are called non-vegetarians. Are you a non-vegetarian? Is mommy and daddy a non-vegetarian? Do you know any non-vegetarians? Yes. I guess I guess everywhere you look, especially here in Aizawl, where you live, most of us are non-vegetarians, right? We like to eat everything, fish, fruits, vegetables, and food made from milk, right? Also eating eggs as well. Now, there are some people who do not eat any food that comes from animals, right? They do not have milk, paneer, and cheese in their meals. They do not, they don't even eat eggs, right? These people are called vegans. Vegans, they only eat food that comes from plants, right? Do you know any vegans? I know some vegans. Yes. Vegans don't even eat eggs, right? They don't eat milk, they don't eat cheese, they don't eat anything that comes from animals. Those are vegans. The difference between a vegan and a vegetarian is vegetarians also eat, also drink milk and consume cheese and butter, right? Vegans don't. Right. Now, good eating habits. It's very important to have good eating habits. What kind of habits do you have when eating? Has your mommy and daddy taught you? Do your parents ever teach you good eating habits? What are some of the good eating habits that we have? Tick the rules you follow at home. I do not spill food and water. I do not waste food. I take only as much as I can finish. I chew the food well. I do not talk with food in my mouth. I do not watch television while eating. I enjoy my meal. Do you follow these eating habits? Put a tick next to them if you have, right? Now that is basically the end of the lesson. Now, as a recap for what we've learned, let us read the summing up. All right. We need different food items to grow strong and healthy. Well, that's the first point. The second point, the food we eat, the foods we eat are energy-giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective food. We need to cook food items before eating. We eat some food items raw. Some people only eat fruits, vegetables, and milk products. They are called vegetarians. Some people also eat eggs, fish, and meat. They are called non-vegetarians, right? And vegans do not eat anything from animals. They only eat plant-based, right? We should follow some rules, right? While eating. What kind of rules do you follow? What kind of good eating habits do you have? Yes. Now, that is the end of the lesson. And for homework, I would like you to do the exercises A, B, and C on page 23. Right? Now, that is the end of the lesson. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.